ODB, A-Song Unique, Big Baby Jesus, Dirt McGirt, The God. And let me tell you something about A-Song Unique. I would say 1990, Leaders of the New School, before we put out the Future Without a Past album in 91, we performed at this venue called Hot Rod in Manhattan down on the West Side Highway.
Jesus.
It was an event for the 5% Nation of the Gods and Earths, and Hot Rod was a venue where they peace to the gods and earths.
Peace to the gods and earths.
Hot Rod was a venue.
I was eating pork earlier.
Nah, we not bigging up none of that. Fuck you, man.
Nigga made me throw up earlier.
Nah.
Shampoo, hold on. Can you remember the story?
How you ruining it? You fucking me up right now. You fucking me up.
Tell you what happened to me earlier. Shit, I can't do that. I'm sorry, my bad, boss.
I can't do it.
We at Hot Rod. We at Hot Rod. So this is a venue where you can come inside and sit down and eat and drink. But the tables are set up where it's like you have these old school cars from the 60s. And you sit down in these little dining area where the tables that you were sitting at had like old school cars. You sit down, you eat, you order your food. It was kind of like some Mel's Diner shit, just a little more sophisticated and sexy because they had the old school cars as the areas where you would sit.
Mel's Diner or Johnny Rockets? Because Johnny Rockets, remember, they used to come
It was kind of like the both of them.
Okay.
Right? Because they both had similar themes.
Right, okay.
This was just a little more elaborate than that because they would actually have
The cars.
the cars, and you would sit in the areas of the cars and eat. Now, the Jizza, before he was the Jizz, he was just a genius.
The genius, you're right.
RZA, when he was Prince Rakim.
It was both
Big
sides of
Daddy
Tommy
Kane.
Boy at the time, right?
Yeah. Prince Rock, Big Daddy Kane, Leaders of the New School, might have been Positive K, and was it Poor Righteous? No. It might have been Poor Righteous Teachers. I could be mistaken.
What, eating at the spot?
All performing.
Oh, I'm about to say.
So this was an event that was specifically organized by a promoter that was a part of the 5% Nation of the Gods and Earths. We do the show, we finish. Everybody leaving. We get outside, we in the front of the venue. The building session had to start before motherfuckers could go home. So everybody that was in the Nation of the 5%, anybody that was in the 5% Nation of the Gods and Earths, excuse me, had to partake in the building session. All right. RZA, Jizza, and Old Dirty Bastard, they kind of like was the ones that took charge of the building session.
Brooklyn niggas. Those was like the Brooklyn segment.
They was all Brooklyn niggas. All three of them is from Brooklyn.
Right.
This is pre-Staten Island, and if they was rocking in Staten Island yet, it wasn't disclosed to us.
Right.
But I knew them from their Brooklyn history.
Oh, that's Flatbush?
No, this is actually West Side Highway, Manhattan.
Wow.
So in the building session, we dealing with the day's degrees, and we going through 120 degrees of lessons, depending on whatever lessons you was dealing with. I'm gonna tell you right now, as crazy as you say, "Oh, Dirty Bastard" is, there really wasn't nothing crazy about him.
Wow.
Crazy needs to be changed to calculated.
It's hard.
You understand?